2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. But I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Just a short putt remaining here. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 2 under. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side. That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. This is a lengthy putt here. Ooh, watch this one break.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5, 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Nicely done.
Will it? Will it?
A birdie putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. Also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
From around 170 yards here. Currently a shot off the lead. Okay, that'll work. How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Let's return to live play now. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this is going to move pretty hard left to right.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it could be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that makes him tied for 1st. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there. If it pins up top left, watch the spin down on the right hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe. Good shot there.
Here's Rose Zheng, just 3 back from the leader. Well, this is right down the pipe. Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining up the birdie putt here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Looks good off the blade. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
This is her 2nd here. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, I think she caught all of that.
Oh my, are we going to see this go down?
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
This looks to be a great golf shot. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the hybrid. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt from around 18 feet. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
Looking nice.
This has got some intent. Oh, beauty. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. '13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to know your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Well struck. Sitting at 7 under. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 7 feet to the cup. But what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently in first position. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. This one's for birdie. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
What a disappointment. And that putt will drop. Well done. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Now look at this one come back.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 8 under for the tournament. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
This putt coming up is for birdie. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Got a chance here. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Now to Roseng. Ooh, oh, that almost went in. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's breaking left to right.
Ah. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
And this from the greenside rough. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Can he finish off his day with the par at the last? He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. 5 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for third. Here's a look at the par 5 second. That's a good one to build momentum on. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, he hit that perfectly as the chip goes in.
There's a hole out, and then there's a hole out for eagle. Sweet.
Before we move on to the next hole, let's look at the leaderboard. 2 names at the top. Our featured player with Brian Harman.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
And from around 135 yards.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Starting out pretty straight here, then. Should move a little to the right.
This is on a great line.
Here's the tap in for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
It's on a good line. Super shot, that.
Sensational from the heart of the fairway.
Okay, here we are again, back live. That's going to work nicely for him. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he has broken the tie and has the outright lead.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Sitting at -4. Currently in the lead. 4 feet to the cup. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, the, you know, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes, like a magician, kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the second time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough. I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in '02. But we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the second round, and he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, you know, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth, and I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet, and I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
What an aggressive play. This has a chance. Now this putt for birdie. That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here with a 4-shot advantage. This is a 9-iron on the way. All right, we can work with that. This putt from a good distance away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
This one on a good line, getting better, and just misses. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4. This one appears to be fairway bound.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
A perfect little fade.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Looks like about 120 yards left.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Oh, that will work for him.
Amazing approach into the 10th and a birdie putt on the way. 3 feet remain. Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Lovely effort, that. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now.
This one's looking pretty good from the sand.
Oh, well, that shot took some serious skill. And back to the course with the live action. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Not a bad play, that one. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
He won't be happy with that. That's come up short.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. John, have you got a read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Now 5 shots up after that hole. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Well played, mate. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
Great touch here.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. This one is right down the pipe.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
This one will not be easy. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Well done to get that one to go in.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
16, a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Let's see what happens out of the first cut.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Another good shot from our leader. On the green, but some work to do. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt looks like it's going to go right to left as it heads up this hill.
Good looking stroke right here. Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. And to tap in as we move on to the next hole. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Let's go over to 17, the par 3. The club choice is a 6-iron.
Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot.
Trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, standing ovation after that shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt for a birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This would be for a memorable round of 58. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Talk about finishing in style. An eagle to close it out. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.